wins separate two teams from one WHL title. The Everett Silvertips boast the WHL's goalie and player of the year between the pipes. A stingy defense comes with an explosive offense, proving to be best in the West. On the other side, the juggernaut Swift Current Broncos survived difficult divisional opponents in the first two rounds. Then they calmed the Hurricanes in 6 to claim the East Crown. WHL TV presents WHL in 30. Silvertips and Broncos in the WHL Championship opener next.
Don't miss the hockey battle of the century. 4 teams will battle for junior hockey supremacy when the 100th anniversary edition of the MasterCard Memorial Cup comes to Regina, May 17th to 27th at Everett Place. And 2 game ticket packs are now available, making it easier than ever to witness hockey history 100 years in the making. Don't miss out. 2 game ticket packs now available at MasterCardMemorialCup.ca.
I look back on my time in the WHL very fondly, obviously because of the Memorial Cups, but not just because of that. The fact that I got to spend a lot of time with some good people, the Ginlas, the Doans, the bonds that you build, whether you actually play in the National Hockey League or you don't, last a lifetime. And then the game of hockey and the WHL brought that forth, and the experience, whether we excelled or didn't excel, was the exact same for me.
Welcome back to WHL in 30. The action continues in our feature game of the week.
We are live at the Innovation Credit Union Iplex in Swift Current. I'm Sean Mullen along with Andrew McCormack. It is the game in the series we've all been waiting for. Game 1 of the Western Hockey League Championship Series. Are they pumped up in Swift Current or what? And we're off in Game 1 with the Broncos winning the draw. Mateo Gennaro swings and misses at the puck. Here's Dewar to Pilon. He'll fire a shot that deflects high into the corner of Swift Current territory. Battle for the puck in the corner. Center knocked away by Beck Mallenstein as he found the hot hand again after scoring twice in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Final. Gennaro up for Caden Elder. He'll deflect that to center. Grabbed for the Silvertips by Christensen. Dumped to the Bronco line, broken up. Here comes Gennaro down the left wing. The veteran forward shot it wide of the Everett goal. Elder finds it right half wall. Steers it deep to Gennaro. He's behind the net. Now Heponiemi. He's got it left half wall. Centers Gennaro the shot, and Carter Hart makes the first save of the WHL Championship Series. Gennaro left half wall again. Steenbergen's got it. His shot is blocked. Tyler Steenbergen and Carter Hart, teammates on Team Canada in the World Junior Championship, winning a gold medal together. Here's Heponiemi wrapping around, centering, doesn't get to Godin. Anderson a drive, missed the net, bounces to the wall. Picked up for the Silvertips and cleared out by Connor Dewar as he takes a check. Now back to Jake Christensen. And pass to center, deflected off a stick onto Skinner. He'll leave it for Savin Kara. Rips that up the wall and deflects at the line. Nagel knocks it out. Richards, the former Pat, picks it up, drops it back to his D. Collected there and skated ahead by Vala. Passed up to the Bronco line. Oh, and Kara went face first into the boards, trying to throw a hit on Vasco Rudis. He seems to be okay as Estefan clears the zone. Chased by Fighton into Everett territory, right corner. It's off his skate. Estefan comes in to throw a check, but the Silvertips get it going the other way. Down the left wing with it into Bronco territory. For a moment anyway was Kindop, and the Broncos turn it back up, deflected by Estefan into the Everett zone.
Yeah, great back check by Tanner Nagel there, and a good start overall for Swift Current. That top line buzzing, and Mateo Gennaro, good shot on goal already, testing hard.
Puck dumped in behind Skinner's net. He's out of his goal to play it. Steers it over to Colby Sissons. Long pass out to Cole Gable at center. He'll gain the Everett line. Godden with them. The shot off a skate. Deflects to the corner. Backhanded up the wall by the Silvertips Fairbrother. And here comes Everett down the right wing with it. Pilon steers it towards the goal. That deflects wide. Back to the line. Christensen a shot. And that'll bounce out to Cole Gable. He'll gain center and get it deep.
Yeah, Pilon looking for Sutter in front of the net. Sutter in his draft here tied up that time, though, by Adam Manulin coming back on the back check.
Starting from his own zone, a long pass by Walker, picked off. In comes Malenstein, his shot blocked by Walker to the corner. Sent up the wall, Savinkara pinches, got a piece of it. Bounced away from him, Elder held it in at the right point. That'll come to the left corner, Malenstein! A hard check on Walker, knocking him to the ice. Early candidate for our PDQ auto body crunch of the game. And he flies in with another hit, but Pilon held up better. Elder on a turnover, sends it down to Gennaro. Centers it, and Elder can't get a shot. Richards back the other way. Cross ice feed on a 3-on-2. Pilon broken up by Anderson. He'll move that up to Elder. Down the left wing into Everett territory. Tried to send it to the corner, blocked the first time. Now ripped up the wall by Vala. That'll get out. Fontaine made a move with it and lost it. Now sent to the Swift Current line. Here's Dewar trying to get behind Manulin. Manulin held him off. Dewar shooting! Rebound! Steenbergen tripped him up. Puck's loose and the Broncos clear the zone. All the way down for an icing call against Swift. Fontaine against Godden on the draw. Fontaine beat him. And the Silvertips clear. Sissons back to play at his own line, watched by Richards. And his pass is a turnover. In comes Fontaine, who trips. And Manulin's got it. He'll play it behind the net for Sissons. Up the wall, hit off Heponiemi's skate. Steenbergen missed it, and Manulin will clear. Here's Godden. Over to Steenbergen. Cuts and shoots it wide of the Everett net. Shots at 2 apiece in the early going. No score as Richards turns it over to Heponiemi. Godden back in, right wing side. Tries a shot. And Hart will make the save on that. Thought of playing it. Now will hold on as Godden skates towards him. Takes his time with it. Fumbled a bit. Now moves it up. Steenbergen gains the line. Right wing side. Tried to drop to Heponiemi. Missed him. And Fontaine turns it away the other way. Down the right wing. Takes a shot. That blocked to the wall. And a hard check by Godden on Fairbrother as it's cleared down to the Everett line. Grabbed there by Wiley. He'll skate to center, gains the Bronco line, left wing side, and shoots into the glove of Stuart Skinner. Will make the save with 11:38 to go. First period, no score yet in this one. Anderson back to collect in his own zone. He'll fire that one to center ice, into the feet of Malenstein and dump deep. Christensen chases, Elder on him, bumped him, and the puck is cleared. Oh, and a penalty coming. This one's coming to Swift Current as Beck Malenstein gets a knee for the first penalty of the Western Hockey League Championship Series. The Silvertips, who are running at 20% on the man advantage in the playoffs, 10 for 50, will go to the power play against the Custom Truck Sales penalty kill. This is their first here against Everett as Sissons tries to clear the zone and had that one blocked. In comes Pilon. Bumped, but got the puck down to Fontaine. And he almost had a lane, then it got taken away quickly. Fontaine pinned by Sissons. Silvertips work it to the line. Here's Davis. Fed into Bykov. Left circle, dangles out, makes a move, scores! What a goal by Bykov to open the scoring in the Western Hockey League Championship Series. Just tremendous move from the bottom left circle, cutting back across the front to slide it in for Patrick Bykov's 14th of the playoffs.
Yeah, good playoffs, very good playoffs so far for Patrick Bykov over Adrian on an IMO-BC. He was even 100 points in the regular season, signed an entry-level contract with Florida back in March, and showed why the Panthers want him. And as a broadcaster, Sean, I'm sure he'd probably rather play on a line with Alexander Barkov than a broadcaster would hope to have those two guys on the same line.
Pass turned over to Glenn Godden. Here's Godden into Everett territory. Left wing side, a shot, rebound, chopped away by Vala. Manulin keeps it into Steenbergen. It's forced off his stick, and Kindop will clear. Manulin at center ice, backs up to his own blue line, slides it over to Sissons. Nice cross ice pass, Godden into Everett territory, shot it. Blocker saved by Hart, and back the other way goes Fasco Rudis. Into Swift Current zone. His pass deflects. Richards couldn't get a stick on it. Now King. It's poked at, comes to Heponiemi, and he'll clear the zone. That'll bounce away from Estefan. Here's Malenstein, burst of speed into Everett territory. His move got blocked by a skate in front. Elder cycles it to Malenstein, try to go back to Elder. Now Gennaro's got it, left corner, shoots it wide off a skate. Elder cycles it to Malenstein, wrapping around, cuts out, jamming at it, loose puck! And it's picked up and skated away by Bryce Kindop as the referee takes a high stick in the process. Everybody's getting mixed up here. Down the stretch we come. Final minute of the first period as Godden's got it. Skates to center, moves it up for Elder. Elder into the zone, drops to Manulin at the left point. Manulin waits, centers! Heponiemi deflects it and missed. Now back out, a chance shot wide of the Everett goal. Just missed a glove, played to the line. Manulin steps in, waits, shoots. By the time he did, it's blocked. Now Sissons over to Manulin again. Step shot, deflected high by Elder. Loose puck, covered by Hart as Elder took a whack at it. Manulin really waited that one out before trying to get a shot away. And the Silvertips and Broncos both heavy shot blocking teams, and we've seen several key shot blocks by Everett in the early going. It's Estefan on the draw to the left of the Everett goal. Tie draw, Gennaro, quick shot, and Hart able to make the glove save as Gennaro found a loose puck and got it to the net. Estefan on the draw here for the Broncos to the left of Hart. Beaten in the face-off dot that time by Fontaine. Played up the wall, Bykov couldn't get a stick on it, but it got out to the neutral zone. 7 seconds left in the period. Estefan will dump it in on Hart, who will steer that behind the goal, and we're done. 20 minutes of play. Broncos outshoot the Silvertips in the first, but fall behind 1-0 on Patrick Bykov's beautiful power play goal. It's 1-0 Everett after 1.
More exciting WHL action still to come on WHL in 30.
They do everything like an NHL team would do with these young kids, and you know, that for me is, as a parent, is the most comforting thing, knowing that my child is taken care of.
Lecition, a one-timer, stop, rebound, score!
Down the line, if things don't work out, there's the, you know, the college education that these kids accumulate playing in the Western Hockey League. So, you know, if things don't work out, you know that you can always go back to school and go to university and get an education.
WHL TV presents WHL in 30 Playoff Edition. The road to the Ed Chenault Cup is underway. 16 teams embark on a journey towards WHL Championship glory. Tune in for all the key goals, hits, and saves in a marquee postseason matchup of the week. Be sure to follow WHL.ca for more information. WHL in 30 on Shaw TV, WHL.ca, and YouTube. Welcome back to WHL in 30. The action continues in our feature game of the week.
Wiley steps to center ice, moves it over to Sutter. Sutter knocked down by Gennaro, ended up knocking over Manulin in the process. Now Sissons takes care of the puck in the corner, fires it up the middle and nearly turned it over. Old did, but it got out of the zone. Now Pilon centers, great chance! Deflected out of play. Here's Fontaine down the right wing to the Swift Current line. Godden comes in to grab it, sends it behind over to Kara. Cross ice, nice to Heponiemi. He'll stick handle into Everett territory. Stops right half wall. Dangles, cuts in, has some room into the slot. His shot is blocked. Getting in the way of that one was Gianni Fairbrother. Now Godden right corner. Cuts out. Turns to his forehand. Back to Sissons. He has to turn back for it and shoot. Blocked by Bykov. Boyd as Everett blocked shots. Fighting, trying to go back to Manulin. That deflected away from him all the way back into Bronco territory. Hart leaves the puck behind his net. Put to the corner by Walker. Now up the wall. Oh, Malenstein took a run at Fontaine, and he only got about 15% of him, and Fontaine went flying. And that's going to be a penalty. I don't know what they're going to call here. A knee again. Left point, Pilon. Fed that one into Bykov, left half wall. Now Pilon cuts out towards the front of the net, broken up by Elder. Quick shot! Knocked away by Anderson on the rebound. Won by Everett. Wiley at the right point. Shoots! Bouncing puck and a shot by Raskogut or by Vasco Rudis, is stopped by Skinner and cleared. Steenbergen behind the back feed to Godden. Godden back to Savinkara. A shot, no traffic, easy save for Hart. Followed up by Steenbergen on the left half wall. He's got two Silvertips on him who knock him down. Godden trying to keep the play going. Crowd wants a penalty. Here's Sissons as Steenbergen gets into it big time with Bykov. Sissons into the glove of Hart. Now Bykov and Steenbergen having at it. In comes Godden. Threw a shot at Bykov, and that'll draw a crowd. Now Christensen and Hefoniemi having words. Glenn Godden tripped right off the draw. The Broncos are going to a 4-on-3 power play. Pilon arguing that he's heading to the sin bin. 4-on-3. Broncos win the draw. Here's Sissons on the Standard Motors power play. Heponiemi. Left side, Godden into Heponiemi. Godden left half wall. Heponiemi behind the net. For Godden! Stopped by Hart! What a save on the patented Bronco play from the side of the goal. Heponiemi again for Godden. Robbed by Hart moments ago. Into Heponiemi. What else do they got for him? Shooting! That one deflects wide. Godden's got it again. Over to Heponiemi, back to Godden, top of the slot. Godden, wrist shot! Hart got a piece of that one. And down is Estefan, getting back up. He gets a shove from Hart. And Sissons, Godden! Stopped, loose puck. Behind the net, Sutter rips it up the wall. Sissons held it in.
Andre Bella without a glove.
A minute to go in the power play. Godden, Estefan blocked. Wiley getting in the way of that one. Estefan over to Heponiemi. Heponiemi skates to the top of the slot. Cuts around a little more. Still, and he clears the zone himself. And that'll give Everett one new fresh man in Fontaine. In comes Estefan, a shot, rebound. Wiley can't clear. Estefan beat him to the puck. Sissons over. Heponiemi cuts out. Estefan, a drive, stopped by Hart. Chance to clear. Heponiemi held it in, then lost it, and Fontaine gets it out. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Pilon.
Great puck movement by Swift Current there in the 4-on-3, and Wiley a couple of big blocks, and Fontaine able to get that one out of the zone.
Here's Gennaro busting down the left wing, trying to get to the net, broken up by Davis. Gennaro got it into the corner. Godden centered. Heponiemi had it knocked off his stick. Out of the penalty box comes Steenbergen and Bykov. Here's a shot. Score! Alexei Heponiemi ties the game at 1.
Yeah, just after Steenbergen and Bykov joined the play, Heponiemi cuts through to that glove side of Carter Hart. He takes that pass from the point, redirects it with his backhand. Pass Hart, just a slight little touch on it, and it's all it needed. It's an excellent pass coming from the point. This isn't setting him up. Sorry, Gennaro setting him up. Tying things up at 1, and Carter Hart's been tested an awful lot. Took 24 shots for the Broncos to beat him.
This building was just waiting for an opportunity to explode. And boy, did it. 4:38 to go, second period. Scores tied at 1. Davis, Vala, up off Kindop's stick, in behind the net. Skinner to play it, puts it up the wall. Bounced awkwardly. It'll come to Tanner Nagel, who's down the left wing, into Everett territory. Nagel into the left corner. Wraps around behind the net. Followed up by Estefan. He'll play it to Fighton. Tried to cycle that in. It took a funny hop off the glass, and Vitelli on it. He'll clear. Vasco Rudis into Bronco territory. Poke check by Anderson. Kindop grabs it, dumps it in, and he takes a hard hit almost through the door of the Everett bench from Nagel. Wiley back at his own line for Everett. His pass deflects into Swift Current territory. Savinkara took a check in the corner, but left the puck for Anderson, who's not quick enough to move it. Now does get it out. Pilon busts back in up the middle. Pass for Dewar. He'll shoot off the glove of Skinner to the corner. Sutter back to Wiley. Left point, a shot wide of the Swift Current goal. Wiley held it in. Clearing attempt by Fighton, gets out. Now dumped right back to the corner of the Swift Current zone once more. Here's Sissons skating with it now. Up for Mallenstein, speeds down the right wing. Sissons to the net. Mallenstein, his shot blocked. Followed up, Elder, his shot blocked. Get used to that. Sissons, badgered by Bykov. Over to Gennaro. He'll shoot, blocked. Elder shot off the side of the goal. Mallenstein wrapping around with it. He'll shoot, missed the net. Comes back to Sissons at the left point. Right point, Archim Manulin. He'll shoot, blocked. And Bykov clears the zone. Dumped back in by Elder, he'll head to the bench. Bykov down the right wing. Slaps it in on Skinner, will glove that and decide to hold on as Richards heads to the net. 1 minute and 53 seconds to go in this second period. Game tied at 1, and chased by Fighton in behind the net. Trying to battle Vala for it. Now Fighton knocks it out front. That didn't get to Estefan and cleared by Pilon. Dewar, nice pass up to Sutter. Down the stretch we come. Second period as Sutter shoots that in to Stuart Skinner's glove, and now Sutter and Sissons get into it. Waiting behind his net. Sissons will pass it up, trying to get it to Elder. Now Gennaro dumps it deep. Hart out of his net. Pressured. Turnover. Centered. That's off an Everett stick and cleared.
Outside trying to find Elder.
Now Dewar trying to bust in on Manulin. Manulin played him well. Gennaro threw it up the wall. Poked back to the line. 15 seconds to go in the period. Christensen, a shot. Missed. That'll ricochet to the wall. Mallenstein's got it. Mallenstein clears it. 8 seconds to go. Still a little bit of time. Wiley looks up at the clock and says, forget that. And he'll skate back into his own zone with it. Kill off the final second as Richards and Sissons have words. You said in game 1, Andrew, of the Lethbridge Swift Current series, it seemed to take a little bit of that series for the intensity and animosity to build up. I think we're already there.
More exciting WHL action still to come on WHL in 30.
It's been a great experience so far. I can't believe how fast it's gone by. For my player development, it's been crazy how far I've come since I was 16 years old. So I can't thank the WHL and the CHL enough for that.
Whether you're in Brandon, Prince George, Portland, or anywhere in between, you can take in WHL action up close and personal. Visit WHL.ca for complete ticketing information for all 22 WHL clubs.
I chose Western Hockey League because it was my dream growing up to play in this league. Being a player in the Western Hockey League, you get challenged every day. I think there's tremendous support from coaches to staff and trainers, equipment managers, scouts. I think regardless of who you talk to in the Western Hockey League, you're surrounded by a lot of really great people who want you to succeed, not only in hockey, but in life.
Welcome back to WHL in 30. The action continues in our feature game of the week.
It is Gennaro against Sutter, and we're off. Sutter getting the draw win. Up the middle, deflected off Colby Sissons. Here come the Silvertips with speed. Fontaine down the right wing, drives the net. Oh, and he just lost the handle on it. Back comes Mallenstein. He'll gain the Everett line, left wing side, and shoots. Hart got a piece of that. Godden. Steenbergen stopped by the left pad of Hart. Wow, what a save. The quick reflexes. Now Steenbergen behind the net. Back to the line for Kara. He'll shoot, and Hart saw that one all the way and will hold on as Tyler Steenbergen had his best chance of this game, letting go of a quick snapshot from the slot that Hart denied with the left pad. Linesmen have gotten real picky about faceoffs in these playoffs as Elder wins the draw. Kara moves it in around to the left corner. Mallenstein got a piece of it, then bumped off the puck nicely by Vala, and that's clear. Sutter gains center and dumps it into Swift Current territory. Out of his net to play it. Skinner leaves it for Anderson. He gave it away to Pilon, right half wall. Pilon escapes Anderson, gets it back to the line. Left point, Vala shooting, blocked by Elder. Now Dewar eludes Gennaro. Leaves it for Pilon. Pilon back to the line, Vala into Pilon. Vala shooting, scores! Vala, a point shot, appears to redirect. Broncos arguing it's a high stick. Referee says no. It redirects in. Dewar gets the goal. Connor Dewar redirecting in the shot by Vala, and Everett's got their second lead of the game.
There's 10 goals, 22 points so far in the postseason for Connor Dewar. That shot never got as high as the crossbar. It didn't look like, at least. Connor Dewar in front. Very tricky. Stuart Skinner was going up towards his left, standing up to make that stop, and redirection winds up knocking it down, and Everett taking a 2-1 lead.
Slides it over to Archim Manulin. His pass off an Everett stick. Got to center ice anyway to Mallenstein down the left wing. Mallenstein shoots off the helmet, I believe, of Hart on that one. And back come the Silvertips. Pilon speeds up the middle. Moves it to Dewar. He'll shoot it across the front of the net. No, waved off. Everett had a chance to play it, chose not to. Broncos change to their top line. Steenbergen's got the puck. Cuts in. Wristed it wide. Gennaro flicks it up to the Everett line. That gets in. Elder will chase. In against Fairbrother, who whacks it behind the net to Wiley. Mallenstein checks him. Trying to get the cycle going. Mallenstein wrap around. Stop. Loose puck. Gennaro to the net. Doesn't get through. Dewar back the other way down the left wing. Cuts across the middle into Swift Current territory. Stops and shoots. And Skinner made the save. Pounced on for Everett quickly by Vitale. Taken away, though, by the Broncos. Up to Haponiemi. Draw deep in Swift Current territory. Fontaine against Godin. Won by Fontaine. Good play by Sissons. Here's Haponiemi trying to get free. Vala catches up. Swipes at it in the corner. Can't clear. Laid up. Deflected in by Gennaro. Christensen on it first. Lots of time. Over to the corner. Pass deflected out. Gennaro stopped by Hart as Mateo Gennaro on a turnover had that one exactly where he wanted it in the slot, and a glove save by Hart. Again to the right. One. But a funny hop gets out to the neutral zone, and Steenbergen has to hustle for it. Fontaine hits Sissons in the face on the shot. Now in the neutral zone, Dewar dumps it to the Bronco line, and Sissons has to gut through this. Up to Estefan. He'll stick handle into the zone, right wing side. 6-on-5, centered. Deflected high. Haponiemi. Good hand-eye. Godin whacks at it. That'll deflect. At the line, bounced out to the neutral zone. Haponiemi, soccer skills, kicks it to Sissons. Backhanded by Gennaro in deep. Wiley's after that one. Godin coming at him. Got a piece of it. Now Vala rips it up the wall. Haponiemi can't get it. Did he touch it? Nope, so it is icing. Down the stretch we come. Haponiemi set up across the ice in the neutral zone. Estefan won it. Sissons dumps it in, but the Broncos beaten to the puck. Clearing attempt. Held in by Estefan. Comes to Godin. Godin right half wall. Drag, shoots, blocked. Vala getting in the way of that one. 33 seconds left. Battle in the right corner. Swift Current needs some desperation. Everett's got the puck. And Estefan held it in. Another chance for Wiley, pin in the corner. 20 seconds. Swift Current has to get it to the net here. Pin in the corner by Sutter. Gennaro digging for it. Can't get it out of there. Great job by Sutter. 12 seconds. Sutter still has it pinned. Now worked free. Broncos try to get it back to the line. It's chopped out. Everett's going to win game one. What a defensive effort by the Silvertips as they take a 2-1 lead in the third and completely shut the door the rest of the way. This is what Swift Current's going to have to break through in this series. An Everett team that knows how to defend a lead as well as any in the league. Carter Hart made a couple of big saves, but for the most part, the Silvertips snuffed out Swift Current's attack.
We hope you enjoyed this playoff edition of WHL in 30. Tune in next week for more playoff action with all the key goals, hits, and saves. Follow WHL.ca for more information. The WHL in 30 has been brought to you by WHL TV.